fight.
Oh.
I'm sorry, guys. But I'll do this. For my clan!
What clan?
Shh. It's okay. It's okay. Beast! 1v1 me! Right here!
Oh,
right now!
Okay, well, hold on. Laos has to teleport him up there. Are you just gonna enter, or are you deciding something?
I clear out this fire first.
Oh. Oh, you know.
Yeah. Come here, beast! I'm ready for you!
Alright. Let me just put an audience here.
I was gonna put a death barrel on top of you guys, but it takes 2 action points to throw it out. If I had that 1 action point ahead of time, I could pull up a death barrel and drop down you guys and kill you all.
Yeah. But your problem is with Beast.
Right.
There we go. Alright, and I guess last would be right here.
May not be at full health.
Wait, no you're not.
Nope.
Ah.
Bring it, beast. I'll fight you. Dominate my mind.
That was I wonder, is it an automatic win if I do that?
I don't know. You have to get rid of my shitty magic on my foot.
Yeah, it's quite shitty. Yes, that won't take all of it down.
I have a lot of fucking shit to go through, you know?
That you do. So I'm just gonna... Hiya!
Ow.
Hiya!
Ow. Why is it highlighting different spot of the foot when I'm trying to target beast? Like, okay, this highlights here, right?
Yeah.
When I'm attacking you, and then it highlights all over here too.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, that's my highlighting area. Look at block. Well. Touche, beast. Touche.
This is gonna be a wet noodle fight.
This will be a wet noodle fight. Up the ante. I'll heal.
Oh, how dare you. It did,
It's just a magical floor that drops down and up.
apparently.
Ha, you're on fire, bitch.
Yes, I am.
Don't do it. But you did do it. Ah, you bastard, you did it. You really did do it. Yeah, you did it, and now my shield's gone. Damn, you bastard. You're an asshole. That took out a lot.
That did.
Why did I take out your magic? Oh, that's right, I have Earth.
Yeah.
On my weapon. Wait, why am I poisoned then? It lasts for 1 turn, so I'm not poisoned.
Oh.
No, we don't have any source in here, so we can't infinite spam source of shits and giggles.
Oh, we don't. Oh.
No.
Oh.
I just noticed that.
The hell? How does it not?
Because you didn't take my magic. I have a tiny sliver of magic armor left.
Oh, right. You're air immune, aren't you?
I'm not air immune.
You're not.
No, I have a tiny sliver of magic armor.
No, that does magic damage.
Then, I guess I avoided it? I'm not air immune. I'm pretty sure I'm not. Am I? What does it say? Yeah, my air resistance is only 10%.
I don't know then.
I'm not immune to blind either.
Well, I should have taken out your magic. Okay, I don't know what's going on.
Just let you know, Beast. I think he was a good friend. Nothing personal, though. Nothing personal. Nothing personal, Beast. Nothing personal. God damn it, I keep forgetting. Sorry, Beast.
After all that you have been through, and all that you have done,
Oh,
all that you have
great.
become, the Aetheran lies in front of you. Divinity is yours to take.
Well, that
say
proceeded.
Oh.
Or to sacrifice.
Okay, well, go on.
What you do next decides your own fate.
Apparently,
and the future
Sabelle
of
and
the
Laos
world.
don't count. Okay.
Nope.
What shall you do with divinity?
Allow yourself and all the world to be purchasers. And everyone is divine. No one is divine. Huh? Also, you're a dick.
Yes. Yes, I am.
So much for a fair fight, alright.
That wasn't any fair. Like, you fucking out.
Out what?
You would have killed me if I didn't have that earlier. I would have lost.
I didn't even summon my imp.
I didn't summon anything too. That was all attacking. Just had shield. If
No,
we
you
had shield, I would've lost that fight.
use some of your skills. I just didn't summon my imp.
Right?
That imp would have destroyed you.
Fucking the imp. I'm too strong.
Okay.
He climbs stairs. What's the scariest thing ever?
Yeah.
Climbing stairs. Like, how do you fight that? It climbs fucking stairs. You can't hide from it.
No, you cannot. Okay, well, your choice. So.
Fuck it. I'm being greedy. Let the bread come.
And so it ended. A tale that began with my own ill-fated attempt to rid the world of the Godwoken.
Wendigo? Yeah. But you're still
a new
alive.
divine rose, a true heir to the Seven, more powerful than ever, and united Rivellon in its battle against the Void. All across the realm, she was loved, worshipped, and adored. Humans, lizards, elves, and dwarves all rallied to her banner. The great allegiance stood once more, but the war continued. From the depths of the void, the God King still sought to return. As for me, my last hope of ever being freed of the God King's terrible tyranny faded when the Godwoken claimed divinity. An eternity of pain and suffering is mine. I cling now to the dream that one day the veil will be sealed, that one day I can be freed, that one day a new Godwoken will rise.
Hi. Oh, what the hell? I got no new skills.
Epilogue.
I'm just divine. Beast.
Could you revive me?
Of course I'll revive. I'll revive you.
Oh, where is else?
Beast. Hi, friend. How do you feel?
Revered. Oh. We still...
You have an infinite source still? Oh, they're still praying to you.
What? That doesn't...
All I get is a fancy... All I get is a spirit vision. That's all I get. All I get is a spirit vision. I see all the undead. Yay! You get infinite source. Yay! I think I have the short end of the stick.
I think you did. That was... Oh. Yeah. First things first.
Ow. Yeah. I think let's try the stick.
Yeah, you did. I have infinite...
Fine.
I have infinite source? How is that? I think it's just glitched. But
Go ahead. Kill me.
Nah, I won't kill you. This guy will though. Ow. Wow. Come here! Come here!
That running animation. No! I'll outrun the imp! Fuck your imp! Ah!
Come here. Oh, I missed.
Ah, you missed! You got one thing though. Wow.
Oh, what the hell? Resistant? Yeah.
So what does Divinity even do? All is a permanent spirit vision then? Is that that's kind of pointless?
Yeah.
Look at you! You have a fucking realm around you.
I'm apparently still revered. So, anyway,
The spirit of the Red Prince looks out over the water with that same steady, malcontent stare he's...
oh, he's not saying anything. So, my lady?
Malady stands tall and proud, sunlight sparkling off her mask. From here she looks almost angelic.
Well, here we are again. You, me, and the ship I've saved from ruin.
Apparently everything that you bought for me is stolen.
I'd say you owe me, but why state the obvious? Get an eyeful. I expect it's the last we'll see of each other for some time. I've got a case to plead before the new Divinity, and you've got some hole to crawl into to hide your terrible shame.
She turns to you, arms crossed, and grins.
So, how does it feel? Giving away Divinity like it were nothing more than an old shoe.
Well, God, that's because you killed me with Death Fog.
Yes, I did. I want to use it. Again.
Yeah, I should have used it on someone else. Let's see.
I couldn't use it anymore. Everyone else is fucking dead.
For my sake.
God, you just had to use it on me, you dick.
Yes, I did.
Mask covering her face.
Cause I actually want to
What
see
the-
the other end.
Wait, she's undead too?
Instead, she places a hand on your shoulder.
We've come a long way together. I did
I
my
know.
best by you all the way. Sacrificed much. And I'd have given even more to see you fulfill your destiny.
I think I should have quick saved. So I can see the other options.
She looks you up and down.
I guess this will have to do. Take a moment, why don't you? Relax. Enjoy. I certainly plan to do the same. The same way I do everything, of course. Demonic guile. Oh, I don't know. Around and about. Treat myself to some mead, a lover or 300. I'd say we've earned it.
Huh.
Perhaps our paths will cross again. Perhaps not. Until we find out.
She to me.
What did she say to you then? Okay.
Well, here we are again.
Same
You, me, and the ship I've saved from ruin for your personal Get an eyeful, Your Holiness.
Okay.
I expect it's the last we'll
That's
see of
it.
each other for some time.
She
That was the
turns,
same probably.
arms crossed, and grin.
Look at you. Magnificent.
Oh.
Actually, I've never looked better. Except for one small thing.
She fingers the mask covering her face. For a moment, it seems as though she's about to remove it.
We've come along soon, but relax, enjoy. I certainly plan to do the same. Enjoy the fruit, and when the time comes, Your Holiness.
Okay, so it just adds Your Holiness.
Nothing special. It's kind of lame. And that human person is so weak. I'm kind of.
They'll probably
Kinda
make
about it, too.
a. Probably make an expansion.
Probably. But they should just give me some better fucking skills. Just like the bottom of the bottom, you know? Like.
I'm revered. Fuck you.
I know. I know. Well, I gave you the better hand because you know.
Yeah,
Somebody can do better with it.
it's too bad that I thought there would be an auto save, but no, I don't wanna. Well, I would fight all through it again just to see the other dialogue, but we'll see what. Oh, holy shit! Like, we'll see how this goes. So let's talk to everyone else.
Putting all your trust in yet another divine. It never ceases to amaze me how little people learn from their mistakes. My respect has to be earned, not expected. I hope our new divine is capable of humility. I would hate to think that I helped usher another tyrant into the world.
This is like you a Divinity title. It really doesn't. All it does is permanent fucking beard vision.
Yeah, and I'm revered. Anyway, revered.
I didn't imagine again stepping foot on the Lady Vengeance. That she sails is a miracle.
Eat this.
Then again, a new divine has risen. Miracles do not
Try
seem
to heal
so
back up.
uncommon in that light, do they? I only did what I was meant to do.
Future, I can't get
I
below.
deserve thanks. I gave only the bare minimum, and still I strayed quite far.
Gareth shakes his head vigorously in response to his own emotions.
Self-pity is as dangerous as any man I have battled, Alexander included. In this new world, this world without the seven gods, it's a foe I plan to defeat for good.
Aside from a single blink, Gareth stands remarkably still.
I expect nothing and everything. I expect rainbows to span the sky and earthquakes to shake all of Rivellon. I expect demons to roar and sparrows to sing. This life, this plane, it will be as it always is. So too will divinity. I'm not interested in what I can expect from others. Not anymore. I'm interested only in what I can expect from myself. I find a way to fit. I wasn't just content to lurk in Lucian's shadow. I was his shadow. Now I stand in the sun as my own man. I just don't know who that man is. And so I find out. My goal is to have a goal, if that makes sense at all. And if it doesn't, well, that's all I've got.
Alright. Isabel?
Darling, there you are. I was afraid you'd had an unpleasant run-in with our shiny new god. Honestly, good things. At least a couple. We've traveled together a good long while now. Grown together. Changed together. I saw great potential in our new divinity. I don't expect to be disappointed. That quite depends on you, I suppose.
She laughs, and it's music to your soul.
We want each other, after all. We love each other, after all. Let others play the game of gods. Love conquers even divinity.
Alright, and
What the fuck?
else?
Hey there, Chief.
Yeah, you cheap ass skate.
So, here we are, after everything.
God.
Mere mortals still.
I was just bashing you. You use your skills and then use that fuck. Like, I'm gonna cut the. Yeah, I'm gonna see how this goes, and then I'm gonna do the fight by myself, and we'll see what the other dialogue is. So.
Are you gonna try to do the whole entire strategy that I had?
The what?
The strategy that I did? Have them focus Buckers Rex for you?
That, and also use your sword. So.
At the end of it all, I can't say I'm too
That won't do
disappointed.
anything, just let
We
me
may
know.
not have divinity, but we do have everything else. I don't mind sitting on the sidelines for whatever comes next, honestly. After so long in the crosshairs, it'll be nice to be a bit out of the way. Get loot, play loot, get glad. So, Chief, I guess this is it, right? You say that now, but who knows what adventures and redheads life will throw at you.
Wait, redheads?
Whatever it is, you'll ace it.
As she turns from you, the whites of her eyes darken, the veins in her face go grey, and a wicked smile curls her mouth. Suddenly it's gone again. She winks, and you're left wondering whether you saw anything at all.
Great.
See you around.
Should've killed it.
You're jealous. So, I guess that's it.
Hey, Spain!
Yep.
Interesting.
His eyes stay fixed on the book as you approach.
And now he has a gun.
Yes, I see. It is rather annoying. You have my apologies. The next time I meet you in the guts of a slaving ship, I shall keep my hands to myself.
Fane looks up, his gaze carefully drinking you in.
Fascinating. The power of my people. The power of the Veiled. All in one delicate mortal shell. Who could have imagined? My daughter, my people. It's just one tragedy piled upon another, really.
The skeleton looks back to the book. You can feel the grief radiating from him.
I can't help thinking that I could have saved them. That I could have done something.
That is just stupid.
Right. An interesting concept. You creatures talk about right and wrong as if they are carved in stone somewhere for all to see. No. I made a choice. And I shall live with that choice until the end of days. That doesn't mean I cannot mourn them, though. They deserve that much.
I can rest my hand on my shoulder. Isn't he a spirit?
Huh?
The skeleton hefts
Oh, no.
Hubert's dog-eared encyclopedia, its weight heavy in his hands.
I've been rereading this book, looking over your history once again, poring over every detail with a new perspective, and do you know what? It's shit.
Fane tosses the book over his shoulder. It flutters in the air as it sails over the ship's railing and disappears with a faint splash.
If you have spent your life staring at a thing, you can write about it with knowledge. You can write about it with love. But it is almost impossible to write about it with wonder. You creatures have spent your lives trudging about this world, and you've grown blind to its miracles. Take otters, for example. Energetic, waterproof cats, utterly beautiful creatures. Or octopuses. Did you know they're secretly octopuses? Octopi? Octopods. I shall have to look that up. Regardless, the world is filled with absolutely incredible sights. And who better to catalogue them with the awe they deserve than someone seeing them for the first time?
Whatever, yeah. It's been a pleasure.
Finally. You're right about something.
Faye nods curtly and turns away, notebook in hand.
Wow. I guess try talking to the companions.
Yeah. At last. So much sarcasm in that.
She low and looks up at you with a grin.
So, what's your first order of business? End world hunger? Instigate world peace? Send all spiders back to hell where they belong? Well, yeah. I'm not the next god. Someone made that abundantly clear.
She winks and pokes you in the ribs.
So? Come on, don't keep me in suspense. What are you gonna do with your almighty power?
I'm asleep. Nope. Kill a void.
I'd offer to help, but I've got some business of my own to attend to.
Yes.
Ding ding ding! My loot calluses are all but worn off. I'm a disgrace. So, Chief, I guess this is it, right?
Well, I picked the first one, so. Go.
Aw, where's the fun in that?
As she turns from you, the whites
Yep,
of her
same.
eyes darken. Suddenly it's gone again.
See you around.
Right, where is, I can't go down the base and talk to anyone. So no one that's down there I can't talk to. Can you talk to him down there? I can't go down here.
There's nothing interesting down there. The future...
So, like...
Okay, so, wait, the epilogue. So, where do we go? How do we end the game permanently?
I think I have an idea.
Well, talk to Isabel first.
So I talk to Isabel, probably, and then,
Oh, lag.
yeah, can't reach to the other side, probably talk to the ship.
Yeah, probably talk. Oh yeah, the ship. Forgot about that.
That's fast. So they acknowledge me.
Probably doesn't like you.
Nope. We got it along pretty well.
Yeah, she has been a dependable ally.
I will always be an ally to those that carry swords, to those whose blood is of the heroes of old, and so, as always, I am at the ready.
Alright. I did the ask how it's possible she is here and unharmed.
Yeah.
Consider me to be a gift from Malady. My wood was splintered, but my spirit intact. It was a great feat, but given her skill, not a surprising one.
Alright, depart.
You look out to the endless beyond. The sun's light plays upon the waves, just as it always did. The sails flutter in the wind, just as they always will. And yet, something is different. You are different. And with a start, you realize where you must go next. You speak the command to the Lady Vengeance, and another chapter begins.
Alright.
So what does this do?
War raged on. Arx remained the center of power as the races united behind the Divine. But the Voidwoken attacks continued as they did elsewhere. Arx would see many more long years of war. The ancient empire of lizards became one of the pillars of the new Divine Alliance. The houses of war and of shadows were particularly useful in the fight against the God King. The empire used the war to expand its territory. Justinia returned to her throne. Under her rule, the Dwarven kingdom fought for the Divine, and her loyalty was unquestionable. Many fine and courageous dwarves did their people great honor in battle and in death. With Lucian gone, the elves reluctantly rejoined the Divine Alliance. Their place in the war on the Void would entirely depend on the integrity of the new Divine. And on the integrity of the elven Godwoken who did not ascend.
Sabelle.
She's scary.
And
Yes, she
here
is.
and there, across the world, what was left of the Black Ring fought on. The island of Fort Joy remained a sorcerer's paradise, a place of exile for those whose sorcery threatened to bring in the Void. For their well-being, its residents depended entirely on the benevolence of the new Divine.
Fuck that place.
Reaper's Coast struggled on. The farms and the fisheries fought to feed the people against the Voidwoken blight. The black pits took fire. The oil there burns still. Driftwood teetered on the edge of starvation until the night the Voidwoken came from the sea. All were killed. This did, however, put an end to the famine.
Wow.
The nameless isle had vanished. Although only open water remained, by instinct ships would steer clear. None of the captains could articulate why. Arx battled on. Sir Gareth thanked the surviving Seekers for their service and gave them their freedom. Disillusioned with ongoing war, he set out alone to find a new purpose. He would never stop seeking. Young Han grew up a warrior and became one of the Alliance's greatest generals. But even he could not win.
Damn.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
With a new Divine at the helm, Malady had a powerful ally. But she was in no hurry to call in her favor. After all, it might be the last thing she ever did. Having performed the greatest act of necromancy in history, Tarquin found the new world unchallenging. He became obsessed with rumors of another plane of existence. One day he vanished and was never seen again.
Expansion.
How would Divinity's new power, though?
Served the new Divine with honor, wisdom, and an at times unnerving feline elegance.
Yeah.
The undead priestess Gratiana remained in her sanctuary, happy to wait for the war to pass. She was troubled only by the silence of her goddess. Sahala sought to strengthen the Elven alliance with the new Divine. Her powers of sight proved useful in the ongoing war against the Void, but she could never be sure that the new Divine trusted her. Tova, her mother, was Sahala's most trusted warrior. Sabile wandered the world. She became a household name, famed the realm over as a traveling hero, celebrated wherever she went. Enjoying life to the fullest, she was truly and finally free. Lohse returned to her music and enjoyed a storied career as the Divine's premier musician. Dark moods would still overtake her, and she would spend long hours walking in the wilds. She always returned with a new song. And what kind of Divine led the fight as the world battled on? And then there was you. You returned to the world as a Godwoken who failed to become divine. Did you accept your failure with dignity, or did it destroy you? Only you know the truth. Only you know if you atone for your sins.
Well, that's the end.
Feeling good?
Mm-hmm.
That was an option for Divinity. Yeah, Divinity 3?
No, they probably will.
Well, first they say mentioned that there was an expansion coming on for this, possibly. Rumors had it.
Alright, so I'm gonna do 2 endings. This was your ending.
Yep. Or next one will be Sacrifice so audio, so see how Silent Monk was that does.
Alright, just gonna let this credits roll. There's a lot of cutting to do. But yeah, that was good. Really good. Very, very good.
Very, very good. Very, very, very good. So worth it to keep them all alive. It's just, we had to sacrifice ourselves. We just had to put them in the right spot, aka teleport someone over to fucking brackets. That's all we had to do. The most ideal fight was that. The fact is, they had way more fucking goddamn wits and fucking shit than I did.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Especially the Swallow man, fucking
he was not happy.
He was just fucking not having a fun day. We didn't even fight him, we didn't get to see him, all we did is die by the fucking God King.
Yeah. I knew he was gonna be the last one. Once I saw his name, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I saw them pop him, like, ah, this is gonna suck.
I told you he sucks. I fought him in the first one. And he wasn't even the last boss.
It wasn't bad. The Kraken was the worst.
Kraken sucked.
I don't know. Target the Kraken.
I wonder what happened to you. I kind of want to kill the Kraken, but.
I don't think you can target the Kraken.
But yeah, so again, this is your ending. I'll see how my ending goes. I'll probably have a easier time.
I have a hard fight.
It's still gonna be a hard fight, but we finally used the resurrection scrolls. We haven't used it like really all that much.
Right. See, that was my idea of how to fight it was probably the best way.
It was just, it sucked because we got targeted in the first round.
You got TC. We had to get that little corner and fucking shoot ourselves in the eye there.
Good thing I resurrected you in that little wall.
They put them like, and then just threw some heals, threw some fireballs, you know, just threw my shit around I could. Death Fog OP. Death Fog OP.
Well, that's because you used on me, you dick. I was like, that wasn't even worth it. I was giving you a fair fight, actually. A much fairer. Okay, probably a more than a fair fight. If I would just summon all my skills, you would have been fucked.
No, I just want to drop the death fog and teleport you in it.
Yeah, again, death fog. Again,
Exactly.
death fog, that's why.
It's the best thing in the world, dude. Once I figured out I can use it. Oh yeah. I want dead. I can't die with this. Best invention ever. Fucking Lucian, I love you for that.
Other than that, you would not have survived.
No, once I put an HP in there.
No, but yeah, I'm gonna see I'm gonna see my ending. So,
It's probably the same. Different beast. Unless you go sacrifice. The only difference.
huh? No, I'm gonna see the other one. Make everyone divine. I don't know how that would work.
Everyone divine, just releasing the source back.
Or sacrifice source.
Yeah, would it be permanently dead, or would it be a silent one forever? That is truly a good question, though. One down, South Park, fucking time. Alright, well, I'm going out. Have fun.
Wait, what? Oh, I'm just letting the credits roll. Oh well. Alright, well, that's my cousin's ending, so I'll come back with my ending, and we'll see what differences are there. So, do that next time. But yeah, great game.